Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Rural Doc Allen podcast. I'm excited to welcome the program, Rural Doc Allen Linneman. Doc, what's going on, man? How are you?
We're doing really well here, Neil. And you?
Fantastic. Today's topic, does your doctor listen to you? I almost want to laugh about this after watching Dr. Death. 2 seasons, available on Peacock. Got to watch it, Doc. Will your physician and other healthcare providers answer your questions?
Well, as time passes, of course, insurance premiums go up. The amount of visits that doctor is supposed to do in an hour, that increases. So there's less time for patients. So it seems that there's also less time for doctors to listen to patients. So one of the things that you can do is buy our book, because we are trying to fill that gap.
What can you do if you can't get answers to your questions?
Well, of course, what you're talking about is dismissiveness. And dismissiveness is really the idea the doctor has that I already know why you're here. I already know what's wrong with you before the patient comes into the room. And that's bias. And that's a bad way to try to get anything done in a doctor-patient relationship. The example is, this actually happened to my cousin. He went to his doctor with fatigue, and the doctor dismissed it as chronic fatigue syndrome, but actually what he had was kidney cancer. So it delayed the diagnosis of the kidney cancer for a year until it became inoperable. So bias is a bad thing. You shouldn't make up your mind before the patient comes in what you think they have.
What if you feel like you were missing information?
Well, the best thing to do, for example, if you're pregnant and if you are going to the emergency room or to the labor and delivery because your baby isn't moving enough. And if then the nurses say, well, you're just hallucinating, your baby is really moving enough. But if you think that's a bad answer, and it may be a wrong answer, or even if it's a right answer, call your doctor. If you don't get to see your doctor when you're in labor and delivery, call your doctor, or at least try to find somebody who can answer your questions.
Right. You know, and it's just such an interesting thing. We have to be able to ask questions to our doctors, right? We cannot be afraid that they're the experts, they know it all. We have to question, right? Especially when a lot of that information is memorized, but other information continues to change every day on the internet. It's best to ask as many questions as possible to your doctor and really building a question and answer, right?
Absolutely. And, like I said, if you don't get to see your doctor when you go to labor and delivery, make sure you call them.
All right. Best place to go is worlddocallen.com and pick up Pregnancy Your Way today, available on Amazon. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Neil.
All right. That was the Rural Doc Allen podcast, guys. Take care.